In the matter of Harjinder Singh vs State of Punjab, Supreme Court allowed the appeals and set aside judgment and order dated 21st November 2023, passed by High Court of Punjab and Haryana. Court said that having considered arguments and submissions of parties and having examined material on record, issue that falls for consideration before us is whether the evidence led justified trial court's exercise of power under section 319 CRPC to summon respondent number 2 and whether High Court was right in setting that order aside at the threshold. The constitutional bench of Supreme Court in Hardeep Singh versus State of Punjab observed that Section 319 CRPC is designed to ensure that every participant in crime is brought before court, and its provisions are therefore to be interpreted constructively and purposively so that the true offender does not slip through procedural gaps. Court said that power under Section 319 CRPC is triggered not by conjecture but by evidence that surfaces in the court. In present case, narrated in detail on morning of 10th May 2016, respondent 2 with others stopped a car, confronted deceased, and in Punjabi vernacular told him that he and his family ought to drown themselves for failing to retaliate. Prosecution witness 1 described the immediate impact of those words. The deceased broke down, secluded himself, and few hours later left home, never to return alive. The constitutional bench of court said that 319 section CRPC is designed to ensure that every participant in crime is brought before court. Primary argument of respondent number 2 rests on the alibi. An alibi is a plea in nature of defense. The burden to establish it securely rests on the accused. Here, documents relied upon parking chit, chemist receipt, OPD card, CCTV clip had yet to be formally proved. Until that exercise is undertaken, they remain untested piece of paper. To treat them as conclusive at threshold would invert established order of criminal proceedings requiring court to pronounce upon defense before prosecution is allowed to lead its full evidence. Even assuming the court said the documents will eventually be proved, their face value does not eclipse the prosecution version. Parking slip was timed at 6:30 am. Chemist bill and CCTV images were from 12:09 pm. Confrontation was alleged at 8:30 pm. A road journey from Jaggowal to Chandigarh of roughly 19 kilometers in private vehicle could be comfortably accomplished in intervening window. More importantly, abatement to suicide, said the court, is not an offense committed at a single moment. It may consist of a build-up of psychological pressure culminating in self-destruction, and law punishes that build-up wherever and whenever it occurs. Learned counsel for respondents urged that the police, having once accepted the alibi, were the best judges of authenticity and their conclusion should not be lightly brushed aside. The submission overlooked the scheme of CRPC. Once cognizance is taken and trial commences, investigating agency's view yields to the court's independent assessment. If in amidst of the trial, evidence implicating new participants surfaces, court is duty bound to act on it. Section 319 CRPC would be rendered odious if an investigating officer's earlier version. It was next argued that PW1's deposition merely reproduced in the FIR. Court was unable to agree to it. FIR is only initial version. Statement under oath recorded in court is substantive evidence. Indeed, it is difficult to conceive of what stronger material could be demanded at summoning stage short of a confession. Threshold is not proof beyond reasonable doubt. It is appearance of involvement, which is apparent from evidence adduced in the proceeding. The threshold was satisfied here. Court said that we believe that High Court, in interfering under Section 482 CRPC, placed decisive reliance on the investigation dossier and characterized the 10th May 2016 episode as mere teasing. Such a description underplays both the content and effects of the words spoken. If allegations were true, telling a physically challenged man that he and his family should die and doing so in the immediate aftermath of a grievous acid attack is not banter. Sensitivity to social context where honor and shame weigh heavily was called for. The offense, no doubt, will have to be established at the trial. The order of the trial court dated 4 July 2022 summoning respondent number 2 to stand for trial for offence punishable under 306 IPC shall stand revived and respondent number 2 shall appear before trial court within 4 weeks from today and thereafter abide by all further orders of the trial court.